YouTube bien padà, non? Tu connais, c'est? Oui, hein? Pas la série YouTube, hein? Oh, tu connais? Tu connais peut-être elle? Oui, hein? What's up?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. We're having fun with it. But before we proceed, any questions? Or any problems? For what we discussed last week, do we have anybody that practicalized what we discussed last week? Nobody. No problem. We will be trying our own best to impart knowledge on you. But it's left to you guys to make use of it. But for your own good, it's better to make use of the knowledge that we try to impart on you. Do you understand?
That's it.
It's not everybody that we use this as a means of handwork, but then just trying to have a foreknowledge of what is being done on your phone. So they will see you as a novice, even if you are not going to use it as your hand. But no one thing, in this life, no knowledge is wasted. Do you understand? So let's go. Last week, we We work on an Android phone, but this week we'll be working on an iOS phone, which is an iPhone. Do we understand? So what I have here for you this week is an iPhone. This is an iPhone 11 that we are going to be working on this week. Do we understand?
Let me pause my chair. No.
So, if you notice or if you have come across an iPhone before, you'll be wondering at how did they get this phone?
Yes.
But for every iPhone, look at the bottom of the iPhone. These are two screws. Under the So first, you are going to use out the two screws underneath the phone. After taking the two screws underneath the phone, you look for a razor blade. This place that you use the screw from the bottom, that's where you try to open the phone from, not the top, not the side. You lose it from the bottom. And if it's an iPhone that has never been opened before, there's always a gum in between the phone. That's why they always tell you your phone is waterproof. But the moment your phone has been loosened, the moment your iPhone has been loosened, it's no longer a waterproof phone. Know this. The moment phone that they tell you that it is waterproof has been losing, no longer a waterproof phone. Do we understand? So you should be always be careful. Then choose an edge. I told you last week, whenever you are playing a phone, you don't have to be in an hurry, gentle about it. So, I've opened, don't be in an hurry to open it fully. You are inward, very carefully, and know the direction of the flex inside the phone. Always look for the flex inside the phone, so you know the direction you are going to open the phone. You are going to open it upward. Maybe you are going to open it to the right hand side, you are going to open it to the left hand side, or you are going to open it downward. Ensure you look for the direction where the flex is being held to the motherboard. Do we understand? As this is, I'm going to open it to the right hand side. Because flex is being held to the motherboard hand side of the phone. So while opening, you open to the right hand side gently. Do we understand? If you open it upward, you are going to cut the flex. Which is going to cause you a greater problem. If you to the left hand side, you are going to cut the flex. Open down and see what's happening. You have to look at it very well to know the direction of the flex. As you can see, I'm opening it. Even while opening it, I did not detach it from the phone yet. It's not being detached from the phone. Why? Because it's being held down. I'm not on from the motherboard. And the good thing about iPhone and Android phone right now, even the flex, they do protect the flex right now. On phones, they will have to screw the flex down. They will use a pan to screw where the flex is being connected to the motherboard. In case your phone fell down unknowingly accidentally from you, so the phone won't dismantle. That's why they are protecting where the flex is being clipped. Do we understand? So we are going to remove the screws that's holding the flex before we can remove the flex from the phone. Do you understand? You might hold the phone in your hand while using, or you can drop it stable while using. Do you understand? But for you as a starter, it's better for you to put the phone on the table. You must, at every point when I walk to work on the phone, you must have a working table. So it's better to put the phone on the table. And remember, the flex is still connected to the motherboard. You can't drop the screen of the phone in order for you to overstretch the flex. So you use one hand to hold the screen and the other hand to be using this. Do we understand? And last week, I told you guys something. That after opening the phone, what's the first thing for you to do after opening the phone? If you want to open, what's the first thing for you to do? Anybody? No. Thank you very much. I told you last week Having a phone, the first thing for you to do is to unpick the battery from the motherboard. And why are you doing that? You want to have a partial contact. Do you understand? Now I will look at it. Next is for us to start removing all the plates. So, this is the screen of an iPhone. This is what it looks like. What you are seeing is the screen. It has two flares. If you come across some iPhone, they will have only one flex. Down here. Do you understand? And the reason why this is having two flexes is one flex is meant for the screen and the other flex is meant for the touch, because they are being held together. This doesn't use a touch pad that is different from the screen. It's being done together. And what you are seeing up here is the earpiece. This is the earpiece. And this flex also controls the face ID. This is the speaker that you are using in hearing. So you have to be very careful with everything that you are seeing on this. Everything you are seeing on this, you have to be very, very careful about it. Do we understand? Any questions before we proceed? If there is no question, let's proceed there. Now, this you are seeing here is the motherboard, the subboard, and the battery. We can see the camera, the front camera. This is it. And this is the back of the back camera. Are we getting it? And this is the battery flex. This flex that you're seeing. This is the battery flex. getting it? So, the support of an iPhone has so many components attached to it. The support of an iPhone has so many components which at every point in time is very important part of the code. Get it?
Go back. Go back. Go.
What you are seeing here with me, this is the SIM slot of an iPhone. As you can see, as small as it is, this is where your SIM is being added inside the iPhone. Now this is your SIM tray, your SIM slot. As you can see, that's a very tiny place. If you are not careful, while this assembling the you cut these particular plates. There is no how this phone is going to see this, whichever SIM you put in it. Because this flex has been tapped. I always say here, at every point in time, you should be careful. That's about that. So, we want to talk about the subboard of an iPhone. Now I've detached the flex of the iPhone board connected to the main board. This flex that you are seeing is the flex of the subboard. So as you can see, this, if not attached to this main board, there is no going to send signal to this main board. Do you understand? Now, let me lose this subboard for you to see what are the things attached to this subboard. And you see how it is.
Don't ask the question. You should stand up now. Come back. Talk to him now. Come on.
Come outside. I can't hear you. Okay. Thank you very much for that question. Do we all have a question?
Yes, sir.
She said, why is an iPhone flex not as long as an Android flex? And can we find more than 2 flex in an iPhone? Yes. Let me start this way. Let me start by answering the second question first. Yes, we can find more than 2 flex in an iPhone. Reason being that an iPhone was designed to be more complicated than an Android phone. And the way they designed an iPhone, they designed it in a way that everything is so compact, so small. If you notice, inside of, or what you see inside of an iPhone, the space inside is so small. So they designed it in a way that everything, they try to manage the sizes. So in order for you not to have those bogus panel inside, they turn them into flex. Do we understand? That's why we have so many flex in an iPhone more than an Android phone. Have I answered your question? So let's proceed. What you are seeing in my hand here, what I have here with me, does anybody know what this is? Anybody? This is our iPhone. Can we all see? This is it for an iPhone. And it's very different from an Android. This is the speaker of an iPhone. These that I'm having with my hand also. Anybody? Can you guess what this is? Anybody? No.
Somebody.
No. Huh? The other one I showed you was the speaker. Anybody? This is vibrator of an iPhone. This is what makes your phone to vibrate. This is the vibrator. As you can see, it's also being connected by a small flex also. This is the vibrator. Don't let me remove it out. Don't just let me tell you what. Now what's this? Thank you very much. This is the software. This is where the speaker that I showed you, the vibrators that I showed you are being connected. And what you are seeing here underneath it at the center is the charging port. Can we all see it? That's the charging port. Now, speaker that I showed you. When I showed you this speaker, if you notice, it doesn't have any flex attached to it. And this means that the speaker doesn't need a flex to be attached to this subboard. It just needs a connector. And what you are seeing right here is the connector. So, and on the subboard, this is where it is being connected to. You may understand? This is where it is being connected to. So, while fixing this subboard, if you don't place, if this speaker is not well seated on this subboard, if not being placed properly subboard, it is not going to work. You just be wondering that what this thing is not working. So you have to go very well for it to work and put everything back to its initial position. Do we understand? Any question before we proceed? The figure or what? The not work. Not because an iPhone is a very, very sensitive phone. If you are not putting something or any part of the phone properly, the phone might start rebooting. It will just be rebooting. It will just be showing the Apple logo instead of it to come up properly. It will just continue showing the Apple logo. You just be going on and off, showing the Apple logo. So you know that you've done a mistake while assembling the phone. Do we understand? So right now, what's left inside this phone? What is left inside this phone? The battery, the motherboard, and the camera. As you can see, where we remove the subboard, and you see that the place is empty already. Now, let's proceed by removing the motherboard of this phone. What I have here, this is the motherboard of an iPhone. See how small it is. You know the one of the Android is more bigger than this. So as tiny, as small as it is, this is the brain of your phone, of your iPhone. Let me put it that way. And if you go deeper in the hardware, this hardware that you are seeing in me even has 2 layers. For you to know how iPhone is a big phone, all what you are seeing on an Android, that's why the Android is bigger. They compress it into this. This that you are seeing with me can even be divided into 2. With the use of the workstation, if this is faulty, they are going to open this into 2 with the use of a workstation, and they are going from this board. So this is the brain of the phone, and you have to be very, very careful when working on the phone. Please, your tools must not at any point in time go close to this. Because if there is a mistake, your tools puncture anything on this, it is very, very obvious you are going to damage this. So we have to be very careful at every point in time. Do we understand? So, like all this. This is the motherboard of iPhone. Now, what is being left here on this is the battery and camera. This I'm having here with me is the back camera of an iPhone. Depending on the series of our phone, what I'm having here is just an iPhone 11. iPhone 11 has no more camera at the back. iPhone 11 Pro has 3 cameras at the back. So this is what the camera on iPhone looks like, depending on the series of the iPhone you are working on. And these two can also at times. This can be faulty also. And please, if you are working, if you are working on an iPhone, if you are working on the camera, please do not touch the lens of the phone, of the camera. Do not touch the lens. These things that you are seeing here are the lens. Do we understand? Because don't touch it, your hand is going to stain the lens and it will not give you a perfect camera. Do we understand? So please, at every point in time, just now you hold the flex or you hold the camera at the back. Don't touch the legs. Do we understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So this here, this is the front camera. And this front camera and this earpiece, they have a connection. They have a connection. Okay. So as it is, the face of your iPhone is connected between this and this. They are being programmed together. So if you are not careful, if this is damaged, if this front camera is damaged, it might affect the face ID of your iPhone. This flex is damaged. It's connecting this your earpiece. It can affect the face ID of your iPhone. Do you understand? Any question? So what's been left here is just the battery. Do we understand? And if you want to remove the battery, use the gum to plug the battery down. In order for it not to be shaking. So in order for you to remove it, you look for a reagent, e.g. methylated spirits. You can also use PMS, which everybody knows as petrol, in a very, very small quantity. And what you are using that for is for you to do something that is being used to help the battery down. Do we understand? Yes. How about you? While waiting, is there any question? Anybody? Do we all understand what we do here? Some people it looks like magic, but it's not magic. It's just for us to practice. And practice makes perfection. Don't let anybody lie to you that an iPhone doesn't use a battery. This is the battery of an iPhone. Are we all getting it? This is what the battery of an iPhone looks like. And now, a component we have is now an empty case. Do we understand? What we have next on this case, we have the volume plates, the power plates, and the wiring. These are the middle here. Used for wireless charging. If you don't want to use this charging port, you don't want to use this charging port to charge your phone, or your charging ports, or the charging port of the phone is faulty. If the phone supports a wireless charger, there's something we call wireless charging. This iPhone here supports wireless charging. So this in the middle here is what is being used for the wireless charging. You just test the iPhone on the wireless charger. And your phone will start charging. But be very careful. It also has outlets. Look at it here. This is the flex of the wireless charger. So if you don't connect this flex to the motherboard, the phone will not charge wirelessly. Do we understand? Any questions? So let's quickly assemble the phone back. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Anybody support us in assembling the phone back? And this is why I disassembled the phone. Can anybody? Anybody? You can try. Oh. Let's start with the camera.
Hey bro, who is shoot?
Now I'll put back camera. Which is the camera. Now I'm putting back the front camera. If you have to put everything back to initial position. Now we've replaced the two cameras. Are we getting it? Let's move in with the subboard, which comprises of the charging ports, the speaker, the vibrator, the mouthpiece. And which I told you at every point in time, you must concentrate 100%. Hello, watching at back there. At every point in time that you are operating on the phone, I told you, you must concentrate 100%. If you are hungry, first go and eat before you operate on the fast food, before you work on the customer's food. You really understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm putting it on board. plugging back the vibrator. You play with your speaker. Is it looking like what we disassembled?
No. I'm gonna put the brush. Wait.
What's the noise all about?
Yes, I'll put it in the one.
Hello, sir. So, now, after the support has been replaced, we go in with our slots.
Hey, shut up.
So after that, we put back our sim tray. Then our motherboard, because of time, the next class lecturer is around. We put our motherboard.
Hey, where's your pen now? Abdullah.
So, after putting your motherboard, hello. You clip on the flex on your motherboard.
Listen, I do. Yes, yes, listen, I do. Oh, clean, bro.
My name is there. My name is there.
I read.
After clipping the flex, then you go in with your screen. Your battery, clip your battery,
When you start connecting with flex,
then you go in with your screen.
so I don't connect any flex. You are not connecting flex.
I said you connected all your flex. I said because of time, then you go in with your screen. Do you understand? So, how you disassemble an iPhone, then you assemble it back. It's not a difficult something, but it might be difficult, but it's not difficult. Meaning that practice makes perfection. You have to continue practicing. Even as an expert, you continue practicing. Because technology evolves every day. New phones are coming out almost every day. And the manufacturers continues bringing new designs. So you have to always improve yourself as a phone technician. Do we all understand? So that will be the end of today's class. But anyone? In the absence of no question, let's call it a day. Thank you very much.
It's okay. Look. Não pode.